Peace, peace. It is now 8:30 a.m. I was able to go back to sleep for a couple hours. I woke up about 30 minutes ago, a little over 30 minutes ago. Wow. I put on this nightgown and my cheeks is hanging out. This is how big I done got. Wow. I bought this nightgown before I got pregnant. And this is so funny. How about you? Just hanging out. That's how big that is. That's crazy. Okay. Seems like I was able to get the baby to go to sleep too, so my contractions subsided a bit. I think he is recognizing that I am awake, and so I'm starting to feel a little motion here and there. But what I want to do is some prep. I made some food in this pot last night, and I don't want it to taste like food because I need to make some tea. And I'm probably not gonna make tea because I'm waiting for my man to get here with the herbs that I desire to have in my tea. But I am going to do some baking soda water in this pot so that the smell and the taste of food is out of here. So tea can be made. I do have herbs, but I don't have all the herbs that I want to have. I got some, I'm gonna show you what I have on the counter. All right. Let's see. I got some alfalfa, which is good for vitamins, nutrients, but mainly what I know, milk supply. I have nettle leaf, which is good for iron, vitamin K. I believe that alfalfa is good for vitamin K too. Iron, vitamin K, the nervous system, great things. Raspberry leaf, great for the strengthening of the uterus and overall health of the uterus. Raspberry leaf is not just a delivery prep herb, you guys. Like, raspberry leaf is good to take all year round through all of your cycles. Like, it's good for periods. People have been making it so popular for labor and delivery now, and I don't know why, but raspberry leaf is good for the entire pregnancy, not just the end of it. Also, I have red clover, and you know what, red clover has some great vitamins too. I really don't have all of the information to give y'all right now, but if you look them up, these are very brilliant herbs that you want to keep stocked up. Now, I ordered online bigger packages of red clover, raspberry leaf, nettle, rose hips, and oat straw. Oat straw is really good for the nervous system. It's good. It has calcium in it. They say like it's just good for replenishing the body. and it's good for the nervous system, and it has a good rate of calcium in it. And I just feel like that was a herb that I needed to add into my rotation this time. So that will be a new experience for me. But I ordered these packages on Amazon. Elderberry. Elderberry is usually in my cycle. It's good, and it's even better paired with rose hips, and elderberry is good paired with nettle, and they all work very good together. Their team effort is awesome. What? Yeah, so I'm waiting for the rest of my herbs to arrive before I can even make tea. But before I can even do that, I have to like I said, boil some water. Make sure my pot doesn't taste like food. I should have more than one pot, but I have this pot. Anyway, yep. Things seem to have slowed down a lot, which I'm grateful for because my van is in transit, okay? I just took a poo and a shower, which are both great signs. My sunshine woke up first, actually. He woke up, and him waking up is what woke me up, and he's been up chilling. And once I got out the shower, I noticed my Raji was awake. She tried to wake up Yajura, but I'm like, why are you waking her up? And she's like, to see Booby. I'm like, he's not here yet, so let her be. So she's gonna get her good rest. I'm just going to hydrate for now. Oh, he's bringing my Celtic salt. Yes. Which is awesome. I'm just excited. My man is on the way. It's Christmas Eve. I think we're gonna have a baby. And yeah. I'm just gonna let this get to the point where it's boiling. Then I'm gonna turn it off, and I'm going to just check all of my little blemishes in the mirror because I like to do that after I take a shower. I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'm gonna go upstairs and lay back down and stay laying down as much and as long as I can. And yeah, explain to my daughter as well that I think that the baby might be coming today, just so that everybody's mentally prepared. We can all have a conversation and talk about what's happening, just so that everybody knows what's happening. I'm gonna let them know. Well, I already let my son know that I was up through the night and that I was feeling contractions and stuff. Actually, I'm starting to feel a contraction come on now. This one is very light still too. So light that like if I move around, I probably wouldn't really feel it. It's still kind of at that stage, which is awesome. But we'll probably have our baby this afternoon. is what it's looking like. Another afternoon baby, which is surprising because for whatever reason, I really thought this was going to be a night baby. And the fact that I started feeling contractions last night kind of like confirms that. I can hear the water is boiling. I'm going to turn that off now. And just let this baking soda water steam through there. And then once he's here, he can like pour that out and then like clean the pot with soap and water and then rinse it and start a good batch of tea for the mother and the people. I love having fresh herbs because the thing is, like, I'm very intentional. Me and him actually came up with the herbs together, mainly him, but I added on a few of my own through the years and changed the list. But I was like just researching the herbs again, and they are so perfect for all of the herbs that are on my list that I keep in rotation are so perfect for what we need when it comes to pregnancy and labor and recovery. Yeah, we really do this and been doing this. I'm excited. I wanted to like make it a party. I wanted to like, once I feel like I'm in labor, get up and like just play music and dance and celebrate my baby's birthday. But I'm really trying to take it slow. I'm trying to sit down. I'm trying to make sure that everything moves as slow as it can right now until their daddy gets here, because he needs to be present. And I'm not like worried or concerned, is he gonna be here? Because he's gonna be here. He's always the final line right outside. We both are. He is always right there when I need him. And that's one of the reasons why I love him so much. But anyway, I guess the baby is super excited to see him too. As 11 pop up on my phone while I say that. So yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna drink water. Yes, this water is in a yogurt cup, but I do have a water bottle upstairs. I'm gonna go in there, like I said, check my face and my back because I like to do that. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm probably gonna put some more ponytails in my hair so I keep my hair up and out of the way. And I'm gonna break it down to my daughter and let her know what's happening, what has happened, give her her update. And I'm on relaxation duty until Dad gets here. Like, we are relaxing until Daddy gets here. Today is a very special day, and a Christmas Eve baby. I would have never guessed a Christmas Eve or a Christmas baby. Like, I could have guessed, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I didn't think. I don't know. Anyway, I also wanted to add that, yes, I want this process to move as slow as possible right now. But also, like, I'm not doing anything to, like, fight the natural process. I'm not doing anything to fight my body. I am embracing the transition. I think I'm gonna brush my teeth too. I gotta brush my teeth before, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm not fighting my body. I'm not doing anything to like try to fight my body or fight my process. I'm allowing everything to flow as naturally as it can, but like I'm not doing anything to try to push my labor forward. And I've never been one to do that. In all of my labors, I've never been one to like just excessively do a bunch of other stuff. Like, when I found out I was in labor with my son, I sat in the bed and I sat up and I just sat there and I breathed and I rocked and I was sat with my man while I was doing some throwing up. When I was in labor with my second, I was sitting in bed. I took a bath. I relaxed in my bath. I got up. I got out. I went to my bed. I laid in my bed. I relaxed in my bed. I sat up in my bed and listened to music until she came. My third, once I realized I was in labor, I sat on the ball. I did not bounce. I sat on the ball because I felt like that would help spread my, everything open. And I kind of rocked a little bit. And once I felt like I was done sitting up on the ball, I laid down on the couch. I took a little short nap. I got up. I went to the bathroom. And then it was time to push. I'm not a curb walker or like a worker outer or all of that other stuff. Like, I'm not one to try to force anything. I love like just surrendering to the process. I believe that's the best way to go about it, is to just surrender unto the process of natural birth. And so instinctually, I can't help but to just surrender to the process. So right now, I'm not really doing anything to try to hold my baby in. Like I said, I'm sitting down and I'm about to go lay in my bed, and I'm trying to take things slow so that my labor does not progress into active labor. Like right now, I would consider this pre-labor. I would not consider this active labor. I don't know. I might would, because the contractions are legitimate, but they're not like the level of intensity. Like I said, I could move around and do stuff and not even feel what's happening for real. So I don't think it will be considered active labor. But if when I am sitting down or I'm like laying down and I can like feel the contraction, then I can consider that to be active labor. Also, thoughts, I'm like, am I having Braxton Hicks? And like, these are legitimate contractions. These are not Braxton Hicks. But I'm also like, you know, my Braxton Hicks before, did they feel like this? And I'm just more sensitive and more in tune with my body, and I'm receiving it as actual contractions. These are contractions, y'all. I know my body, but it's just interesting because during this pregnancy, I did not have what I would consider Braxton Hicks. But you know, after you have your baby, like I'm having a contraction right now. Like after you have your baby, you literally forget what everything feels like until you're going through the process again. And so I can't even remember what Braxton Hicks felt like. So I wonder if they felt similar to what I'm feeling now. But I know myself and I know my body so much that I can recognize that I'm literally in labor right now. And we are literally about to have a baby. And look at me, I'm so pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and put my hair in some more ponytails just so that it's out of the way and I'm not feeling hair on the side of my head or in the back of my neck or none of that. It's just out of the way. Everything is out of the way, so I'm gonna put in like 4 to 6 more ponytails. Yeah. I'm gonna brush my teeth before I go upstairs though, because I need to brush my teeth. I don't want to go throughout the day without my teeth being brushed. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all I'll be able to manage for the day. I'm gonna keep sipping on my water and keep laying in my bed watching anime until my husband, my daughter arrives, and then I'll probably send my son downstairs to open up the gate to get them. Honestly. But anywho, yeah, those thoughts.